Hi students, I'm Dr. Sumati here. Yeah, Today we're going to see how you're going to, handle your emotions because when you are in lockdown actually you're missing many things, your fun, your friends, and even your fun time going out and playing, or other kind of pleasure oriented like a mall or shopping or trips somewhere outside, whatever. But I think this is something is uncertain also because you don't know when it's going to end. So for this, what can we do? So as students, I think all of you all know you have your career, you have your future goals in life. Maybe some people will not have specifically, but some are very, very specific about it. And the more you're specific about it, more clarity you'll have. But still, right now, we are not very sure about it. But one thing is sure is this crisis is going to end. But only thing is it has a delay. So this kind of, clarity in mind should be very important. We have to keep on saying ourselves. So the first thing is important that what we can do is, start accepting the situation as it is. That is very important here. Second thing is, whenever uncertainty comes into your mind as students, what is your uncertainty is, when will I meet, when will I come back to my normal? That is the biggest question you have. And therefore you may feel very anxious inside, or you may feel very low mood, like you're worrying constantly about it, you feel as if you're missing something. But actually, in fact, the truth is about how long are you going to depend on your friends or your teachers or someone, to feel good of yourself, to feel connected. So it is now the high time that you have to ask yourself, how can I be comfortable with myself? How can I be friendly with my mind? Because most of the time you are spending time with yourself. Your mind is a very powerful tool which can use it in the proper way. If you use it in the right way, you're going to really be happy. But if you're going to misuse it, you're going to land up very lonely. Okay, and then you'll feel very insecure. So now the security is about not only physical health, it's also about yourself. So I'm going to talk about how to take care of yourself internally. That is, how do I feel good inside? Now, one thing very clearly, some CBSE has banned the 10th standard students exam. Okay, they scrapped it out, but otherwise 12th is not still decided, and state board we don't know, still yet to be taken a decision. So will all this, I think all of us are not sure of the external environment, but one thing you're sure is, how am I going to take a day one by one, because that is very important. So hereafter, just take a day one. This day what I'm going to do. So before getting in the morning, have a conviction for today. What kind of person you are, where you are lacking. You have an ideal self, you have a person that you want to be, and right now you're a person whatever you are. So you have a gap there. The more the ideal self is something very far away from you, or the person that you want to be is very far away, then you have a lot of stress. So first sit down and you have to put two circles. The one is the self that you don't want. That is whatever you right now you are now, what are the things that you want to remove, or the person that you are right now. For example, you're getting very angry, you're getting irritated, or you have very bad habits, you're not on time, you're not able to memorize properly, whatever. No, I don't want, put a circle there in left hand. Okay, write all the things that I don't want. That is your problem actually. Which I don't want is your problem. Okay, be clear. And the right side, put another circle, what I want. Now you have a clarity, and what I want is the solution. That is, instead of, suppose you say, I'm not able to sit and study, or I'm not able to sit in a place. So you're right that I want to sit in a place and study for 2 hours, or I don't want to fight with my, I want to be very harmony and very kind with my sister or my mother, whatever. So now you got two circles. Now you're going to ignore the scratched away, tear the paper like this. The left circle is gone. Keep the right circle. Now I want to ask yourself, to attain this, to kind of thing, take one at a time. So work for one particular specific goal for 1 week. So for example, you want to have better relationship with your parent or something, you have to work on that. In the sense, you can request them. So what you can do is, suppose example, you can go and ask your mother or the father or anyone, what do you expect clearly from them, because expectation makes it very clear. Like we don't have clarity of what you expect from them, so we assume many things. So as students, I think as children, or teenagers, or maybe or your adult also, young adult, you have to sit with your sister, brother or mother or the father, whoever you have a problem. Ask them what they want from you, what is the expectation they have. So then they will say, and next you tell them what you want from them. That is very important. You have to express your needs very clearly, or else they will never know at all. So now it's up to them to give it to you. Suppose you want respect, you want love, you want them to talk to nicely, you want them to be kind to you. You have to tell them, this is what I want. It's up to them whether they're going to give or not. Same time, you also can ask them what they want from you. So like this, have a clarity in your expectations. That is one thing for a relationship. If it's going to be a goal of your own, like I want to be less irritated, I want to be calm and relaxed, then I'm going to teach you for a very simple technique now, which is very useful, which is very powerful also. So next time when you're getting disturbed or when you're a little bit low mood or something, immediately I want you to take a pause. Just take a pause, step back and say, this is very hard, this is very scary, whatever you're feeling like, this is very difficult, this is very boring, just say to that. After saying this, take your right hand and put it in your heart, just 1 second, only just 30 seconds. The moment you put there, you're shifting your whole system from the sympathetic to parasympathetic. That is, your nervous system calms down. And then tell very simply, may I be kind to myself. That's it. Now, may I be kind to myself now. So the moment you say that, you can see a shift in your emotions. So do this, and then after that, you can just take a deep breath 3 times and then come back. So do this whenever you're getting disturbed. So this is how you can, feel connected within yourself. Because all of us, when I'm saying that you're getting very anxious or very sad, you're missing your friends or someone or something. It's not about you're missing your friends. You're missing the fun. You're missing the love. You're missing the, accept the kind of approval from them, the appreciation from them. That is what you're missing. So start giving it for yourself now. So you start appreciating. How do you appreciate? When you do something nicely. As I told you, you form a routine. No, once you form that, you'll start doing nice and good things, small things, and you start appreciating yourself. Okay. So be very kind to yourself. That is one way of, being more resilient. So be very kind to yourself before being kind to others. That is very important. And mindfulness is another technique. I'll just give you a simple way of doing that. Mindfulness is being in the present, because if you're going to go in the past, you're going to worry, and you're going to be a very what is that called, you land up being very low. But whereas if you go to future, again you're going to be very fearful and tell, oh my god, when is it going to end, which is not in your hands. So come back to your present. So you have to be lively in the moment. That is very important here. That is mindfulness. So whatever you do, even a simple, suppose you're reading a book, just take a book and touch the paper, smell the paper, look into the paper nicely, the readings, and then whatever auditory you can hear also. So use a lot of senses. The 5 senses you have to use. The more you use your 5 senses, you'll be in the present moment. And the more you are in the present, your thoughts are always neutral, or it may be also mostly positive. It never be negative at all. That is what the advantage of being mindful. So practice mindfulness and practice a heartfulness, which I taught you. And more importantly, I told you that be clear of expectations with our relationship. And then maybe next video I'll be talking about how to achieve certain goals that you want to achieve, or develop a good habit. Okay, till then, see you. Give me your feedback. Thank you.